back with another lip balm review. This time I'm actually really excited to review this because I figured out, I thought I remembered something about this, but I wasn't 100% positive till I went and searched it out. This product was actually featured on that TV show Shark Tank, and I was like 99% positive I remembered that being a thing, but wasn't quite sure if it was this brand in fact or just something similar. But then I found the episode and it's definitely this product. So anyway, the brand is called Balm Chicky Balm Balm, which is a very cute name. There's like 5 different flavors if I remember right, and I think I bought them all. But yeah, you can find this stuff at Target if you're curious. I don't know if anywhere else sells it or not. But anywho, it's basically very unique because you not only get 3 times as much lip balm in this product, which is also natural and organic, but it has a little surprise with it too that makes it very unique compared to all other lip balms. So, but first, can we just appreciate how 1970s-esque this packaging is? I think it's just the cutest damn thing, and I kind of almost want to keep the box just because of how cute it is. And then the name of the flavor. Not gonna lie, this was 90% of why I bought it, because I just laughed so hard at the name. Huge cucumber. And mint. There was another one that was juicy melons. There was another one that was like hot chocolate love. I was like, oh my god, they sound filthy, and that amuses me to no end. And the other 2 were innocent enough, so this may be my dirty mind reading way too much into things, but it probably is in fact. But yeah, so back of it reads... Huge cucumber and mint. Cucumber mint balm stimulates your senses. Huge cucumber combines refreshing mint with cool cucumber to penetrate dry skin and leave lips satisfied. Made with all natural ingredients like organic hemp oil, nature's sun protection, organic olive oil for kissably soft lips, natural beeswax, Balm Chicky Buzz. That's really cute. And then they have a link to their website, which is balmchicky.com. I still have yet to check that out, so I'll probably do that right after filming this. And then, the surprise, the friend end. Flip the friend end cap to uncover a spare stash of balm for a friend. With the swipe of a finger, their lips can be moisturized too. Give 'em the friend end. Share balm, not cooties. That, for a germaphobe like me, I think is pretty incredible. Not that anybody, I think, has ever asked to specifically use my lip balm, but, you know, just if somebody ever did... I guess it'd be cool. So anyway, it comes in stick format. You can see this is pretty thick and bulky. It reminds me a lot of the Lip Smackers Biggies. It's a lot like the size of those. It's about as equally big around and all. I actually have the friend end on top. This is, I really need to just twist it carefully because I don't want to mess up the cute packaging where it all lines up and everything like that. So I'm gonna try to twist it. Can I do it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I got it without messing it up, because I wanted to keep that on it. Ooh, it's got shimmeries in it. Look. Do they pick up on camera? Yeah, they do. Awesome. There's like, I want to say it's glitter, but not quite. If it is, it's a really, really fine glitter. But yeah, I was not expecting that when I opened it up for it to have sparkles. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. So, just for the moment, I'm going to recap it. Getting it to line back up again isn't that easy, but I kind of made it do it. Yeah, it's not perfect, but close enough. Anyway, so, yeah, that's the format, and the packaging is kind of just like on the box. Maybe I don't need to keep the box, because it does have the cool 70s retro lines on it, and the black background, you can see the little designs on there too. They're also very 70s. I'm basically a slut for retro anything, so anyway, yeah. As stated, this is natural and organic, so there is that, and I really need to hold it right side up, just because the little flippy cap, I keep feeling like this is the top, even though this side is. I have to get used to that. I don't think these are limited edition. I think all 5 of these are just, they're a permanent line. I think there's only the 5 flavors, to the best of my knowledge. If there's more, they may be listed on the website. That's why I need to go look at it after I make this and double check. But according to Target, they only have 5, so going by that. The amount of product you get, where is it listed? 11 grams or 0.38 ounces. So That is more than the 1/4 of an ounce you would normally find in like a typical EOS. There's more in this than there is in this. Wrap your head around that. Whoa, don't fall down, please. But they're going 3 times the normal amount of what's in a typical stick balm, not one of the domes. So, yeah, a little bit of a misnomer depending how you assumed they meant it, but not entirely bad. Anyway, shelf life on this, does it list a shelf life? Not that I am seeing. Yeah, it doesn't list an expiration date anywhere on it. It doesn't even have the little thing with the use for so and so many months after you open it thing, so maybe it just stays good? I would hope. I mean, since there's so much more in it, I would really hope it stays good for a while, because this thing was $7. Which sounds bad until you remember that it is 3 times the amount of a normal stick, so think of what it would cost to buy 3 sticks, and it's about on par with that. Now, I don't know if that amount of what it has in it is including the friend end or not, but yeah. So anywho, sturdiness-wise, I do feel the need to comment on the label. It's that same type of weird textured paper that's used on the Crazy Rumors stick balms. Plus, it kind of bubbles and warps up on the cap end after you twist it open. So I don't know if I'm going to eventually lose that part of the sticker or not because of that. So that part, kind of wish they'd just printed it on the package, but it is what it is. But other than that, it feels like a pretty sturdy, hard plastic. I would worry about this end popping open because that is not a very tight seal there, and that hinge looks flimsy as fuck. I've opened it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and I'm already seeing a line of wear on that, so I'm really worried that that's just going to break off and be problematic. So I do have some reservations about this. Luckily, I'm really probably only going to end up using it at home. I don't see this being one I'm realistically going to throw in a purse, but if I were to, I probably honestly would be concerned about that, because that does not feel the most stable in the world, just for whatever that's worth to you. But yeah, there's no SPF in this, to my knowledge. They claim the hemp oil is sun protection, so I don't know how that stands up versus SPF, but if anyone knows, feel free to leave it in the comments, because I really don't know much on the topic. But there's no medication or anything. Now, in terms of the scent, whoa, almost hit my nose with it. Mostly I'm smelling just mint. Straight up mint. Like, it actually smells considerably like EOS sweet mint. Like, almost exactly like that. I'm really not noticing any cucumber smell in there. It's not like the cucumber and melon scented things where you can actually smell some cucumber in there. I'm really not picking up on cucumber at all, just the mint, which is not bad. This is a very good mint smell. It actually smells exactly like mint tea to me, so that's big plus in my book. I'm all for that, but yeah, I kind of wish that there were at least a little bit of cucumber scent in there, given they made such a big deal out of how they worded it in the name. But yeah, so I will point out that how this works out, because I was wondering how it works if it's double-ended, is that the friend end also turns to push up the stick, whereas the friend end is just a potted version of the same thing. But as you can see, although it probably doesn't have any color payoff, it might have sparkle payoff though, it is a very slightly green lip balm, like very, very lightly green. I'm not sure if they're all this color or if it's just because this one's mint that they decided to make it green. I guess I'll find out when I review more of them. But yeah, it's very slightly green and shimmery. Just to let you guys see that again. Yeah, it doesn't smell any different now I've pushed it up some. It's kind of like spearminty gum, kind of. It smells really good though, regardless, so let's try it on and see how it is. That actually has a very good texture to it. I am very surprised. I see where the cucumber comes in. It's not in the scent, but it's in the flavor, oddly enough. Kind of wasn't expecting that, but okay, I can hang with that. That's alright. Let's see if there's shimmers or not. Let me bring the camera up. Do we see shimmeries? Little bit. Little bit. I am seeing little sparkles. Okay, alright. That's cool then. Let's just recap that for now so I don't somehow screw this up, because it was expensive. It's more than I'm usually willing to pay for lip balm, so I'm just like, please don't let this get screwed up. But, first impressions of it, this feels really nice, and I'm actually impressed with it. I wasn't sure if because of the hemp oil in it, it was gonna taste kind of funky or not, but no, you don't smell or taste that at all, so that's great. Taste-wise, you do pick up on cucumber. I'm trying to tell if you can really get any mint in there or not, but I don't think it really is. Yeah, I think it's just cucumber for the flavor, mint for the scent. If that makes sense to anybody, it makes sense to me because I'm the one using it, but hopefully that conveys to you guys as well for where that all comes in. So, actually, they did hit it spot on. I thought that it was kind of a half miss since I only smelled half of it, but no, it's there in flavor, so they've redeemed themselves. In terms of the actual way it feels on my lips, it's actually a lot thicker than I was expecting. I thought for being all organic, because a lot of organic brands, they're really thin and watery, this actually has some body to it. I'm surprised. I would consider this to be a medium thickness lip balm. And even though it's got mint ingredients in it, it's not one that does the tingly thing on your lips, so I mean, I feel like I have a little bit of a psychosomatic thing going on where it's expecting it so hard that it's kind of wanting it to, but isn't quite actually there doing it, so, but yeah, but it's very, it's the greasy, oily kind of lip balm, not the waxy kind of lip balm, so for whatever that's worth to you. But it's very, very smooth, which I like. I was honestly, for some reason, expecting this to have a grittiness to it. I don't know why, but not at all. There is no grittiness to this whatsoever, so in case you were worried about that, that is not a thing. I'm probably the only one that was, for some reason, worried that it was going to be like that, but no grittiness. It's just really, really smooth, and very, very oily, but in the good sense. I'm trying to think if there's anything else worth mentioning in just how it feels. Like I said, it feels pretty good. I'm very surprised at how nice this is for being such a smaller brand. I wasn't sure what the quality was going to be like on this, but for that price, I had high hopes, and it has lived up to that, so good for them. I'm not sure what the longevity is going to be quite yet on it. Hopefully it holds up since it's a thicker one. I think it has a decent chance of holding up to the drink test. I will show you guys the friend end, just so you can see that the little potted end, it's the same stuff in there, except that this is the end you would have to stick your finger into. And my assumption on this is that it only goes probably about as deep as the end of the turn wheel right here. So it's just like a very small amount of potted lip balm, but that way, should you run into the odd situation of a friend wants to try it, you can let them try from that end instead of contaminating the end you use, so it's win-win for everybody. It's just a situation I have never personally found myself in, so yeah, I don't know how common it is for you guys, but if it's something you run into frequently, you might want to pick some of this up because that will eliminate that problem. So my overall rating on this, I'm actually very impressed with it, way more so than I expected to be, so I'm going to rate this, I think, I'm debating between 8 and 9. I think I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty darn high, all things considered. I was debating on 9. I was like, you know what would kick this up to a 9? If it did have that tingle with the mint, but since it doesn't have that, gonna dock it just half a point, because it was mostly my own assumption that wanted that so bad. And the other thing that I docked it down for was just the fact that this little bit of ribbon is bubbling on itself from just barely twisting it to open it in the first place, and the fact that the friend end cap seems so flimsy on that hinge that I am actually very legitimately concerned about it breaking off in probably the not distant future if I keep opening it up. So if it weren't for those, I might have even given it a 10, but I try to be as honest with you guys as I can on every point possible, so it does get a couple points docked down to it, but ultimately, by and large, this is very good. I would highly recommend it. So you can find it at Target, and if you know of anywhere else that sells it, feel free to leave it in the comments, because I think it's just the one place that has it, but I could be wrong, so feel free to correct me if I am. Anyway, that's all I have to say on this one, so as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Have you tried this or any of the other Balm Chicky Balm Balms in their line? What did you think of them? Which ones did you have? Just leave it all below, as well as what you would like to see me most review next, and until next time, bye!